Hey Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie, and today I'm going to be doing a reading for you from a whole new set. I'm currently traveling, so I'm going to be recording on the go. I think I'm going to share the pictures of my travels with you on the community section. That's going to be fun. So you guys get to see, the beautiful places that I'm going to at this time. I want to share that with you. So yes, Pisces, let's see what is going on with you. Universe, angels, archangels, ascended masters of love and light, please bring in the most relevant and important messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Please bring in the most valuable advice, most accurate predictions, and the most powerful confirmations for Pisces. Alright, so I'm going to take the jumping cards upright. And let's see, what does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know? Okay, so many cards. Let's see. This feels like it's going to be a rather long reading. I'm hearing ruby, ruby, ruby. All right, Pisces. At this time, some of you are going to be feeling very inclined to spend time with animals, to help animals, to host, pets or rescues. Some of you are going to be tapping a lot into the spirit animal connections and the spirit archetypes as well. Some of you, it seems here like you're going to start to develop telepathy with your pets, maybe to a deeper extent or for the first time. I see animals being a very, very important part of your journey right now, Pisces. Some of you are receiving omens in the form of birds or snakes, and I'm hearing that these are passed on loved ones who are basically saying hi to you, okay? Take it if it resonates, of course. I see here that some of you are entering a time of passion and excitement, very fiery energy with a lot of emotional fulfillment as well. I see that some of you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. This could be someone who's rather flighty, someone who comes in and just as quickly they go out of your life. This could be kind of like a player energy, or you may find that you yourself are at this time very flowy, very intuitive. Maybe you right now are kind of non-committal, or you're dealing with someone who is non-committal. Now, I see here that there is a lot of transformation happening. I see that some of you have gone through something that requires you to change. There is a necessity to change. There is this tower moment here right in the middle of everything. There are habits, tendencies, structures that need to go, Pisces, that are simply no longer serving you, holding you back. And I feel like right now you're getting enlightened about these, exactly what is holding you back, why you do what you do that holds you back. I don't know, I get this feeling, Pisces, that you are ready for more. And therefore you're starting to see or admit to yourself things that maybe were too difficult to admit at some point. It's like you're ready to see things as they are, even if they're not pretty. Some of you could be looking at something with a lot of rage. There could be something that you're holding on to that felt unjust, that felt very toxic. Could be some kind of grief, something that happened in the past, possibly a loss, a betrayal of some sort. And I feel like that it's like you're wearing these red glasses that are tainting your vision with anger and resentment for some of you, okay? Not for all of you. I see two families. That's what I heard. Two families. One are kind of like fair-skinned brunette people, for the most part. And the other are more like tan skin, kind of blondish. Take it if it resonates. I see here that something may have happened that maybe broke the family up. There could have been lies. There could be deceit. I see here a ruby, a ring. There could have been something related to a marriage or a divorce. There could have been infidelity. But I see that two families seem to be sort of separated here. Maybe because of different cultural backgrounds, possibly. Take it if it resonates. But I see that there is a unification that is wanting to happen. Now, some of you, if you are going through this process, I see that some of you are going to be able to overcome it. Let's say that you're with someone and their family is not into you because you're from a different religion, or vice versa, different culture, different race. It seems like some of you, those willing to have those conversations, those willing to, be brave and connect to everyone involved wholeheartedly, even if it's uncomfortable, it seems here like many of you could definitely overcome this and come into a very good unification that actually brings everyone closer and helps you all move into the future in a very familial, very loyal energy. It may need to start with you. Some of you may need to be that Knight of Cups, bringing in that, initially. Others of you, I see that you may not be met with the most open arms. Some of you are afraid altogether to bring it up. You may be like, that's not worth the conflict. I don't really want to go into that. And, those may feel more comfortable with an idea of, being civil to each other, but not necessarily bonding. Either way, there are changes happening. There are transformations happening. Something that was no longer sustainable is destroyed, it's released, and it changes form. And it's always for the better. The Tower is always for the better. It doesn't necessarily go align with what we want, necessarily, but it always brings in what is best for you and everyone involved, kind of like in the bigger scheme of things. So be open to that. This reading is bringing in a lot of turbulent things, but an overall sense of healing that is coming from that. So this reading will definitely not resonate with all of you. It will resonate less than the usual readings that I do, most likely. But there seems to be very important messages for the few that resonate. There could have been an infidelity in a relationship romantically with two people who were engaged, and after this will be no longer. And this could be extremely painful, but this is sort of like the divine taking you out of a relationship that is just not meant to be your end game. There could be a lot of emotions floating in the air for you. You know, Cancer season may be feeling a little heavy. You may feel like your emotions are kind of like, as well, turbulent and just kind of like all over the place. Deep, triggered, moved. But I see that you're going to be moving forward into a space in which you're going to be focusing less on your emotions and more into like daily tasks, your resources, the allocation of those resources, time management, blah, blah, blah. Some of you could be dealing with Libra at this time. There could be a Libra in your life. There could be a Scorpio in your life. There could be a Capricorn in your life. There could be Gemini in your life, Pisces. Also a Cancer. Yeah, some of you are not having the most harmonious Cancer season. You may be kind of like, oh, when is it going to end? Just kind of watching the calendar being like, oh, I can't wait to just get into lighter energies. Some of you are really feeling the push and the pull of emotions coming from the deep darkness of you into like the surface. And if that normally feels like a relief, right now it just feels like it's a lot. It's good, but it's still like a lot. I don't know. It seems like you're dealing with one really important feeling after another. So let's say that you're feeling a certain way about a certain thing, and it's, you know, basically getting all of your attention. And then before you know it, there's an equally important, equally deep, equally transformational, possibly challenging thing that you have to work on, kind of like on top of the other thing. And you may see layers and layers. But it's going to pass. It's going to pass, and it's going to bring unity for those of you who are open and willing to be authentic, compassionate, patient with others who may not see things the way you see them. Sometimes the reason why they don't see them the way you see them is because you haven't told them how you see it, right? Sometimes communication, bringing your point across, is the immediate kind of like, oh, well, you know, if you think about it like that, then yeah, I agree with you. Sometimes we don't even consider why others are disagreeing with us. Maybe they don't know, or we don't know exactly what they mean. So a lot of communication here, invitations, proposals, openness. Some of you may be receiving a message, a call, or something about like getting together, having like a meeting, going for a coffee with someone who you have baggage with, straight up. Some of you are going to be into it. Others of you are going to go even though you're not that into it. And others of you are going to say no altogether. But know that the other person or the other people, they're stretching and entering a zone of discomfort in order to make amends, and that this is not easy for them either. So just, you know, keep that in mind if that's the case. And of course, you know, do what feels right for you, accept an invitation or not, reconnect to old friends, family, if it feels right. If it doesn't feel right and you would rather just, you know, close that chapter then for good, then this would be a good time for that, I think. All right, yeah, that is what I'm getting, Pisces. Yeah. I guess the reading wasn't that long. Oh my gosh. I hope that you guys enjoy this setting. I'm very happy to feel connected to you, even though I'm, you know, currently by the ocean and it's really nice. It's very different from the regular space that I'm in. So I'm grateful to feel like I'm with you guys regardless. Comment in the comment section below if any of this resonated with you. Tell me what, if it, you know, if you want, of course. And if you like to travel, comment below. I want to hear all about it. Is there a place that you want to travel to? All right, Pisces. So that would be it for this reading. I'll see you in the next one. I love you to the moon and back. Bye.